Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I wanted to do like a January planner notebook update. I'm not gonna make any promises that these are gonna be every month because that's a lie. But I'm hoping to make this more of a regular thing where I just kind of walk through what I'm using, how it's being used, how they like coordinate with each other. I've been doing a lot of thinking since my last video where I'm trying to figure out how everything relates to each other in like a useful way. So first and foremost, very exciting day because I am out of my first ever never-ending to-do list book and into my second one. It took me about 4 years. I started this in early 2020 and I have used it ever since. It is page upon page of a running never-ending to-do list. But last week, or almost 2 weeks ago now, I started a new one. So there are still some things that haven't been checked off in this one that I eventually will go back and finish. But I just transferred some of my current like working to-do list items into this new one. So these are both by Clever Fox. This one was their like doodle one. I really like this notebook, but I had this one here already. So the grid is a bit smaller on it, but this is what my first set of like to-do list items are, and then this is my little sticker page. I was very excited to get into a new one. This one used to have a pen loop that fell off years ago, so it just feels crazy to be in a fresh new notebook. So I kind of set it up similar to the way I did the other one with this like sticky note pad here for to-do list, and then I keep the drop schedule for my store here so I know what's coming up with like the launches and stuff. So that I tuck into this little pocket, but sometimes I'll keep sticker sheets back here depending on what stickers I'm using. But I have these new sticker books with these like realistic photo stickers in it, so I've been enjoying that. But it feels like the ending of an age. This guy held up to the wear and tear. Like, look at how dirty the pages are. That's crazy. So very happy to have spent such a long time with this one. I will link this notebook and then this one below. They are dot grids, but this one's an A5 and I think this one's a B6. It honestly doesn't really matter to me. And they just so happen to both be rose gold. That wasn't on purpose. It just was the notebook I had laying around. Let's talk Commonplace. I still am struggling with it and understanding how it is used in my day-to-day. I think maybe one of my bigger problems is that I do the morning pages and have my daily pages. So I do 3 pages every single day and I'm well into 2 years of doing that. I think if I didn't do that, commonplacing would make more sense for me because then I could organize my thoughts and opinions and stuff in here. So I'm still struggling with that, but this is another one of those Clever Foxes with all the little doodles on it. I'll give you a little flip through, but then I attached this like pouch, this pasta themed pouch. I just think it's hilarious and I am always down for gluten. So, but this is where I keep all of my like supplies for my Commonplace book. I got a set of 0.5 Papermate colored pens in here. And then I also have the gray mild liner that I use to make my little lines. A ruler is in here. And then I threw in a pack of these like long sticky notes. I haven't used them, but they're in here. So I don't think I've added that much more since we last spoke about Commonplace. So the last things that I added were, I think you've seen these, and then I've just been adding mostly recipes. And so it's kind of become like a recipe book, which I'm fine with, but I also don't feel like that's exactly what I want my Commonplace to be. Then it's just a recipe book. So I need to figure out ways to incorporate other things in here, and I'm still definitely struggling. Like I see other people's Commonplace books and they're like filling them out every single day. I don't know what they're doing in it. I don't know how to do that. So still working on figuring out how this interacts with everything else. So through my journeys of figuring out how I'm sorting my personal knowledge base, all of this stuff is part of my knowledge base. I've come to this like working conclusion that my planner contains facts. Like, this is what happened. These are the facts. I went here, I did this. If it changes, I update the planner. Like, if I didn't go to that meeting, I'll say I didn't go to that meeting and why. So this contains the facts. Then my daily pages, the everyday journal I do, contains fiction. It's not necessarily fiction, it's my truth, my nonfiction, but it's basically a opinionated version of reality. This just says what it is. Like, I went to the doctor's appointment. My daily pages say, when I went to the doctor's appointment, blah, 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 I felt this happened, that happened. It's more fiction. And then I have my waste book. This is where I just throw in any thoughts, opinions, feelings, just literally stuff I'm stressing about, doodles, whatever. This is my short-term storage. So if I have an idea or go to a meeting or whatever and just scratch down notes, messy, unorganized nonsense, that goes into here. And then my Commonplace book is my long-term storage. So whatever starts in my short term, if it's worthwhile saving, it doesn't necessarily have to start here first. Like, the recipes I don't put in here first. But if it's good enough for long-term storage or something that I want to store for long-term, I will move it from here into here. That being said, I don't do that a lot. There's not a lot of long-term storage, and I don't know, like I said, if it's because of my daily pages or not. But that is how I'm seeing how things relate, and it's actually really helped me to understand what information goes where and how they all relate to each other. I got fact, I got my daily pages of fiction, I got my short-term storage, and I got my long-term storage. And this is like the future, is what I would say my like to-do list books, stuff I need to do in the future. Whether or not it becomes fact and my opinions on it go into other things. And I am enjoying that. So I want to break it apart a little bit more and kind of like, you know, throw it up against the wall and test out my theories. So let me know what you're thinking about that like mindset in the comments. Like, do you agree? Do you have another stage to it? Should my daily pages be more like factual accounts? Like, I don't know. I just want to know your opinions basically on anything I say, really. That's why I'm telling you. I'm interested in what you had to say. But that is where I am at. Let's do a little planner update too, since we're here. I am in the Erin Condren Daily A5. I updated the front page with my goals, and I'm already starting to track those here. And I tend to find that I'm not very good at tracking the gym or the books like as soon as I finish or go to the gym. So I'll go back each month and see like how many books I've read and then update this. And then I always keep an upcoming dates spot right here because the planner only goes to June. So if there's like a doctor's appointment or something that I need to remember, I'll put it here as well. This is my current monthly view, and I'm very much like if something's coming, like I'll leave, like I have a hockey game that I'm gonna go watch. But then I also go back and post document because this is my book of facts. So I'll go back and add things and change things. If like I didn't in fact work, then I'll take out the store shift or something like that. Then I have my productivity page where I keep a sticky note of things I want to turn into stickers or stickers that I need to make. And I try to do a couple of goals every month, just like silly, smaller things, like 2 videos. This will be my 2nd video, so woohoo, I can cross that off. Just to have like a couple of smaller goals, even if it's just like do my returns, do the bank deposit, that kind of thing. And then I really like my little highlights section. So I've been doing Make It Minis a lot lately, and I'm turning them into magnets. I'm obsessed. So that's a little highlight. And then I have my habit tracker down here. And then my daily pages haven't really changed much in the past couple of years. I think I've been in this system for 2 years. This is like starting year 3. So really happy about that. I've already done a February layout. I find that I kind of want to do flowers all year round and bright colors. So I've just been adding my little like junk journal flowers and things here. So that's where my head's at these days with my little system. I ended up scrapping that 7th notebook to do the daily photos. I don't know. I was being very ambitious. Like, it's just, girl, settle down. You got enough going on. But I am pretty content with how everything's working with, but I do need to figure out how to engage my Commonplace book more. But that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.